Hello everybody, this is weekly vlog 94, and at the time of recording it is April 13th, 2025. So, I kind of screwed up this week. A few days ago I was ranting to my mother about the past and just saying how I'm not happy with my life and how I had no guidance throughout high school to prepare me for college. And my stepfather overheard and took a shot at me for being a, quote, whining. The thing is, okay, he came into the house saying, "Is he done whining yet? I'm only gonna help him move the treadmill if he's done whining." So, see, this is the thing with my stepfather. He'll do good deeds, but he kind of weaponizes it. Like, he'll only help me with something only to later blackmail me, if that makes sense. And it just really hurts my pride and embarrassed me in front of the family. So I think I'm just going to become a narcissist now. Well, I'm not going to actually be a narcissist, but I'm going to have a narcissistic attitude, because I know my mother always loves to, whenever I'm whining about my life or saying that I wish that I could have finished my computer science program, I wished I didn't graduate with business, and blah, 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 blah. Whenever I'm always ranting about something in my life, my mother always shows me a news story of somebody who was injured or even worse off, killed or something, and saying that I can always have it much worse. There's always someone worse in the world than you are. I understand that, but that doesn't excuse the fact that, like, I had a lot of emotional pain and trauma. I mean, I grew up with seeing my father physically and verbally abusing my mother. I was the scapegoat between my parents' divorce. Had to act as somewhat of a therapist for my father when the divorce was going on and he was nearly homeless. And I mean, just a lot of baggage that I have. So, I mean, I'm still gonna give to the poor when I see them on the street. I'm still gonna buy food for them. I still feel bad for people who are less fortunate than me, but like my counselor said, he used the guy who stubs his toe right next to a guy who has no foot analogy. Just because a guy next to me has no foot, if I stub my toe I'm still gonna feel pain in my toe. So I know that there are people worse off than me. I know that my life could have been a lot worse, but that doesn't change the fact that I still have baggage that I'm still suffering from. So yeah, when it comes to my family, alright, fine. I won't, quote, whine anymore, but I'm not gonna feel bad for anybody else either. That's equivalent to exchange. At least in front of my family, anyway. When I'm on my own, I'll still give to the poor and whatnot, but this is just the kind of mindset I think I'm gonna have moving forward. If no one cares about my problems from the past, then I don't need to care about other people's problems. I'll put on that persona in front of my family and see how they like it. So enough of me, quote, whining. I reached 14,000 subscribers this week. That's good. And I've come to realize that the Mario Kart videos and the gaming news videos aren't really getting many views, so I'm probably going to stop doing them. Or what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to play Mario Kart or any other game during my workout sessions, and then when I do my dumbbell exercises, then I'm going to switch to the computer player Smash Brothers matches. You won't understand what I'm talking about unless you watch my videos on my alt channel, faithful_otaku. So let's see, I also started working on the Anime Expo volunteer packet, and I began to outline my NYXI Warrior Controller video review that I have to make. And what else did I do? I think I did something else this week. I started speaking with people on Reddit, in the Anime Expo Reddit. I really don't want to go to Anime Expo alone. I want to make some new friends and have people to talk with at the convention. So I've been DMing some people in the Southern California area. And maybe it'll be nice if we can meet up sometime before the convention. So as you can see, I just got out of church. Today we spoke about the Last Supper, and we had the children paint bread and wine from the Last Supper on a piece of paper. They used water paints. It was quite messy, but we were able to finish the session without anyone spilling water or anything. We talked a lot about forgiveness today, how Jesus forgives the sins of sinners. So that really makes me think how I'm just always ruminating about the past. See, this is my issue. I need to learn how to forgive those who hurt me, and I need to learn to forgive myself for hurting others in my past. One of the reasons why I was obsessing over the church. Oh, it's getting a little warm here. I'm gonna open the door. One of the reasons why I've been obsessing over my days in daycare was because I feel guilty and ashamed of how cocky I used to be because I was the oldest one in the daycare. Honestly, I was wasting my time at the daycare. I don't even know why I was there. Well, I know why. It's because I wanted to be with my little brother. It was the first time that I had a younger sibling, and he was a baby at the time, so I wanted to be with him. But yeah, some of the kids just got on my nerves, and I got cocky and started acting like I was some hot stuff. But I was only fooling myself. So I guess I feel guilt and shame for my sin. But God forgives all sins, so I need to learn how to forgive myself and to forgive those who hurt me in the past. That's the only way I'll be able to, quote, stop whining and move forward. So, I think that's all I need to say for this week. Right now I'm just chilling in the car before I go back to church for the adult service. They always sing like a few songs before service for like the first 10 minutes or so, and I really don't like singing. It reminds me of my days in that horrible varsity men's chorus class that my school put me in instead of putting me in physics. My gosh, what a waste of time that was. Anyway, that's a rant for another day. But anyway, once again, this is weekly vlog number, I believe, 94, and at the time of recording it is April 13th, 2025, and next week is Easter, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, everybody, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a way past blessed day. Bye-bye.